Welcome, friends. If you've been watching the series where Jamie and I break down the pig here on the countertop, you will have seen me cut this pork hock off of the pig.
Perfect, and then we'll just take the knife and finish off the cut.
Okay. Hock. And I've been searching around for a recipe to cook with it because I often don't cook with pork hock. In fact, this will be the first ever pork hock that I've ever cooked that isn't cured and smoked. Usually when I see one of these, it's cured and smoked, and I put it in soup, and I absolutely love it in soup, especially a French Canadian pea soup. But I've got a fresh one. What am I going to do with it? I thought about just turning it into pork stock, where I used the trotters and some of the bones, and that's what I've got here. But I thought, no, there's too much good meat on this. So I'm going to make this in a pseudo-German style dish, which is just braised in the oven, or sort of braised in the oven. And we start off by scoring the skin, just in a crisscross pattern. You just want to get through the skin to the fat. And over the course of the cooking, this should open up and create a wonderful crisscross pattern of crispy skin. You want to get all sides. Okay, so I've got one clean hand and one hand covered in pork. So with the clean hand, I'm going to spread salt and pepper over the hock, covering it all, and then rubbing it in. You want to get the salt and pepper everywhere. Now, of course, there's lots of other spicing that you could use here. Caraway seeds would be fantastic. I kind of like caraway seeds, but I'm on the fence, and I thought I'd leave them out this time just so that I could taste the rest of what's going on without the caraway seeds overpowering it. So I have a cast iron, it's a smaller brazier, and to that I'm going to add a layer of onions right on the bottom. Then I'm going to put the pork hock in, and I'm going to stand it up on top of the onions. And then around that, I'm going to spread some sliced apples. And hopefully it won't teeter over too badly. Let's get the rest of that in there. To that, I'm going to put in the pork stock. If you don't have pork stock, you could use chicken stock, or you could just use water. I know that at pretty much various points during this process, I will be adding water to this. You got to watch it and make sure that there's always a little bit of liquid in the bottom of the pan. Okay, so I'm going to slide this in the oven, and it'll probably take 3 to 4 hours. Your favorite, pork.
I can smell the sauerkraut though. Woo.
So it's served with sauerkraut and the apples and onions that it's slowly cooked with all day.
Sauerkraut and apples always complement one another really well.
So as much as that's a nice presentation, I'm immediately going to take it off. So if you serve up some sauerkraut there, Jules. Oh, look at that skin. Beautiful.
Sorry, did I make that face? I did make that face, sorry.
You did make that face. So this looks really good. It's nice and moist. It's really moist. Okay.
Go. How much apple would you like with your sauerkraut?
A little bit, just to take the bite off. I find that the apple really helps the sauerkraut.
Yeah. I find the same. Okay, so a little bit of apple. There we go.
A little bit of meat on top.
There we go.
Some fat. Oh,
There we go. You'll take that one.
Okay. That's nice.
It's moist. It's got lots of flavor. It's still pork, but that's okay. That's what the sauerkraut's for.
So I never see pork hocks at the mainline grocery store except smoked, cured and smoked. And I'm surprised that I've never searched that out because I really like that. I like this dinner. This is, and it's so easy to make because it just goes in the oven and you forget about it.
Ah, yes, always a joy. And then you throw the sauerkraut in. I always like sauerkraut.
This is really good. So we're not going to say much more about this because it's obviously we're just going to keep eating it. So check out the videos where we're breaking down the pig. Get yourself a pork hock and make this. It's excellent. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon. Okay, the skin.
Don't do it.
No,
Oh,
the skin.
it's not for me. I totally understand people love it, but no.
It's just so crispy.
And it's not the skin, it's the texture is not for me. Duh.
Amazing. That's worth making this dish. Forget about the meat. It's just the skin.
Yeah, but you can only eat one bite. You know that 3 bites in, that's just too much.
Doesn't matter. Even one bite makes it worth it.